I had the privilege of sharing the winner of the 2025 Music Educator Award, presented by the Recording Academy and the Grammy Museum. This year, the honor goes to Adrian Maclin of Cordova High School in Memphis, Tennessee. Nancy Chen paid the school a visit to find out what makes Mr. Maclin Grammy material.
In this Memphis classroom, there are voices that lift the soul. This is the senior concert class at Cordova High School. But the harmony here extends far beyond music.
In shorthand, your students just refer to F-163. What does that classroom mean?
They know that F-163 is home.
Adrian Maclin is the head of this makeshift musical household.
We don't refer to ourselves as a choir class. We refer to ourselves as a choir family.
You call them Pops?
Yeah, he's a real deal father figure in the classroom and outside of the classroom.
We sat down with some of his students, both former and current.
And he had this energy. It's like an attracting energy that you just want to be around. He gave me life lessons. It's not just about choir.
When I first moved here, me and my family were having a little bit of some financial problems and some transportation issues. And Maclin would pick me up at 5:30 in the morning, take me to school.
Maclin's dedication and sheer determination changing the course of his students' lives.
I came into high school and hooked up with a couple of people I thought were friends. I got myself into a little bit of trouble, and one day they told me my schedule had changed, and I go to room F-163. I went maybe like 2 weeks telling them, I don't want to be in here, get me out. By that third week, I was singing everything.
And now you want to go into music education.
Yes, ma'am.
That brings tears to my eyes when he told me that at the beginning of the school year.
When you consider the number of lives that you've impacted, what do you think?
Oh gosh, there are kids that come in, they're dealing with things, they're troubled. I've had kids come in homeless, and my smile, me caring for them, I know that I've made a change in them.
I hear you, altos.
Maclin, who began singing in church as a child, decided to dedicate his life to teaching when he too was in high school, a choice made when he and his best friends auditioned together for a state competition.
They made it, I did not.
And you thought?
I helped, I did that.
So you weren't jealous or mad?
Was not jealous, was not mad. And I think that's when the light bulb came on and said, this is what you want to do for the rest of your life.
For almost 20 years, Maclin has taken his choirs around the country to showcase their talents. And those talents, he insists, need to include academic excellence as well.
A funny saying he has is he's not gonna take around a bunch of singing dummies around the country.
In Maclin's class, you'll find the school's top 3 academic achievers. Natalia Crosby was her class valedictorian.
What did it mean whenever he told you are representing not only yourself, but a community?
It was a lot of pressure because we're a choir of predominantly African Americans or like minority students. So we already have like a vision in other people's minds of what we are. It was just like, okay, let's go in whenever we sing, whenever we perform, and let's show them that we're more than whatever they could think that we are.
If you were to say something to Mr. Maclin, what would it be?
A thank you for believing in a kid who probably sometimes didn't believe himself. You mean the world to me. I love you so much.
You've taught for nearly 2 decades, countless students.
Yeah.
What keeps you going?
It's the joy of seeing them be successful.
Wait for it.
Knowing that the little part that I did made a change in your life.
Cool. Can we do that end one more time?
And does it. It's just incredible. You listen to the music in that room, you appreciate the music, but you also hear the word love. love for what they do in that room and outside of that room as well. And it was just a remarkable thing to witness.
And you see what an amazing teacher can do. The top 3 students in that
Yes.
school were in that class.
Yes, no singing dummies there, he says.
No singing dummies.
Amazing, no coincidence.
I think every school should have a music instructor, and I think it should be a mandatory class. It teaches you so much about breath, about presence, about self-presentation, it's the whole gambit.
Yeah.
And then where we are as a society, you can make a lot of money in the music industry. And you don't always have to have the microphone in your hand. You can be in and around it and be successful.
Yes.
So they have bright futures, that's for sure. Nancy, thank you so much. We appreciate you. You can watch the 67th Annual Grammy Awards this Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on CBS, and of course, streaming on Paramount+.